Alright guys, so the NHL 21 gameplay trailer dropped today, which is pretty cool. It's actually my birthday, if you guys are wondering. I'm 27 years old. In terms of franchise, I no longer have potential, which kind of sucks. What are you going to do? If you guys haven't watched the trailer yet, I'd actually recommend doing that before watching my video. I'm not going to just play it through. It's pretty long to do that. Instead, I'm just going to be like pausing at different spots as I go through, giving you guys my breakdown. Also guys, if you want to give me a little birthday gift and leave a thumbs up on this video, I'd really appreciate it. Now let's watch this trailer.
Welcome to NHL 22, the first NHL game built on the Frostbite engine and powered by next-generation consoles, PlayStation 5.
Now, we've already seen this in the reveal trailer, but I feel like the improved game faces is without a doubt one of the biggest benefits of the Frostbite engine.
And Xbox Series X and S. With the introduction of Superstar X Factors, the Frostbite engine, augmented reality UI.
That's sick. Okay, so augmented reality UI, I mean, look at that. Stamkos going in for the face-off. It shows Seth Jones who's lined up behind center there. We see his X Factor, quick pick. I think we already knew that. His stats. Stamkos there has 1T. That's probably obviously improved shot accuracy, potentially power on a one-timer. If you're a fan of the cross creases, you'll definitely love that X Factor. It kind of reminds me of the pregame presentation that NHL teams do. They'll have stuff on the ice before the game gets going, and I think that looks really, really sharp.
Augmented reality UI. Enhanced stick physics and much more.
I did, I think, forget to mention in the real trailer, but there Malkin's actually doing like a new puck protect. Holding the stick with just one hand, well, he actually defends the puck from his opponent with his other hand. Definitely, cool to see that. I'm sure there's even other animations we'll see.
The NHL franchise is delivering not only the...
So that's our first bit of actual, real gameplay for NHL 22. I feel like the star is new. I feel like the star is definitely new. I wonder if that's just for X Factor players or just any user-controlled player. Looked like there was two guys there, blue and red. So you guys who don't like the score clock at the bottom, it looks like it is still there. The score clock itself looks to be the exact same. NHL 22 there on the boards. A lot of skate marks I noticed in the ice. I feel like, wow, look at them all. I feel like that's got to be like with the new graphics. I don't remember seeing that many skate marks.
Best gameplay, but the best looking game to
That Matthew shot's crazy.
This is breakthrough hockey.
For the first time ever, the Frostbite engine comes to the NHL franchise, bringing massive aesthetic upgrades to both current and next-generation consoles. With breakthrough visual...
Also, too, I think, another thing I forgot to mention, Ovi there actually performs a hit with the puck. He might have dished it out as soon as he passed it, but it's actually like an offensive hit there. He lands on Pietrangelo, so seeing that is something you can do to kind of help with the power forward. It's very, very cool.
Detail in every hit, deep, and shot. Improvements can be found on a macro and micro level, including atmospherics such as flares and snow. We've upgraded...
Shot of Scheifele there. Looks to have another really good game face. I feel like it's not that good in NHL 21. All the previous shots I feel like we've already seen or seen from a different angle, whether it was a screenshot or the last trailer.
Facial animations and likeness, even so far as to enhance the detail in eye movement and facial expressions that react to the changing environment and events around them. On top of that, detailed enhancements on both player...
I want to go back there for a second. Like Bergeron, that looks just like him. Like his game face isn't that bad in 21, but this is even better. I mean, the brows, the eyes, looks like they even got a little bit of a crooked nose. These game faces are unreal for sure.
Models and game environments have been
Arenas
ramped
as well
up,
look very nice.
giving both
Cannon,
unique character
Columbus.
and authenticity. This also includes micro details on uniforms, higher resolution ice, and 3D ice spray that interacts with the environment and can even spray on the camera during replays. Lastly,
that's really cool. So if you're skating hard, snow comes up off the ice, it'll spray on the camera in replay. You can see like even right here, the reflection of the boards on the ice. We noticed that too at center ice with the Rangers. It's very, very cool, I think, to see just how good these graphics are. And you probably won't really notice a lot of it in the actual overhead gameplay, especially, if you're like me, you play overhead, classic ice, you're pretty far away from the action. But zoomed up close in replay, that's when you're really going to see just how good it is.
Lastly, the physically based dynamic lighting system powered by the Frostbite engine unifies all elements within the game. Now, materials like cloth, visors, and helmets react realistically to light. Metal shines like metal. Glass reflects the game in real time.
That's a crazy shot in Hockey Town. Is that Larkin? It is. He's reversed because he's in the glass. Like, look at that. You got the fans in the glass. You can see Larkin reflected. Again, crazy, I think. They're just showing off, the new graphics with Frostbite. And it's a shame we couldn't have made the jump sooner because this is really, really good. But I bet you it also helps be on next-gen consoles.
And ice glitters depending on the amount of stress caused by the action on the ice. With all these upgrades, NHL 22 makes every rink look and feel like the real deal, including a certain arena that will be hosting its first ever NHL contest this upcoming season.
I wanted to just pause there. Let's first look at a Seattle Kraken goalie with the equipment. The Kraken jerseys look really good in game. Big fan of the logo and the jerseys. Those are sharp.
A certain arena that will be hosting its first ever NHL contest this upcoming season.
The arena also looks good.
Superstar X Factors is a game-changing gameplay advancement, inspired by the unique characteristics of the NHL's best talent that allows you to unleash signature player abilities and elevate the stars of the sport like never before.
Just found out what McDavid's X Factor is. Wheels, I'm sure it just increases his speed some way. Who knows what it is to activate it. Maybe so many passes or something like that. I can't really see like what you could do skating wise. Maybe, I guess, zone entries or something like that. I don't know, but I think it's fitting for fastest player in the NHL.
It's always been a goal of ours to differentiate.
Okay, so we just had actually some of the superstar abilities. Third Eye, increased pass assist with advanced ability to auto saucer pass out of a player's field or vision. I'm not sure if that's a spelling mistake or it's supposed to be Schneip. Outstanding skill to sell a puck with advanced wrist shot accuracy off settled pucks. 1T, was that Stammers? Advanced power accuracy on one-timers, increased ability to one-timer from less than ideal passes. So yeah, if you're going for the cross crease, that is perfect. And then the zone ability there, make it snappy. I think I already saw Panarin have that.
You'll feel the special traits of each superstar through specialized games.
And I actually want to pause real quick here, guys. You can see Panarin's X Factor is active as it's like filled in there. I believe when it's not active,
Special traits of
out,
each superstar
like right there
through
after the goal.
specialized gameplay mechanics and visual differentiation. We divided X Factors into 6 categories: shooting, skating, passing, hockey IQ, defense, and goaltending. The game features 29 different Superstar X Factor abilities assigned to players in 2 tiers.
Ready? We have a look at Matthew's X Factors. I was thinking about like pausing every single one I was showing there, but if we don't know what it is, there's no point. So after shock and awe, make it snappy, great snapshot and stride, great shot through screens, great peripheral passer, great passing within vision, great stick handling. It'll be very interesting to see like how good the superstar abilities are, because you know there's a lot more of them. I feel like how noticeable are they going to be? Because if they are noticeable, I feel like I don't know, you have 5 of those plus a zone ability that might start to get a little OP.
Premier zone abilities and secondary superstar abilities. So whether it's Matthew's patent toe drag wrister, Seth Jones' uncanny ability to intercept pucks, or Vasilevsky's acrobatic robberies, you'll be able to recreate the league's most iconic abilities and use them to gain an edge over your opponent.
Makes a move in front. He scores!
Superstar X Factors span all positions and game modes, bringing a new layer of class-based strategy, differentiation, and authenticity.
Oh, what a hit! Those are the ones you feel in the morning.
Speaking of authenticity, we are now doing more with the stick physics to realistically simulate stick-on-stick and stick-on.
So right here, is that Casey Milstat? Can't tell. Is that Dahlin? And you have the Columbus player. His stick's coming down his side. I feel like in NHL 21, a lot of the time, you're probably getting a tripping call for starters, but you also might have your stick going through the skate, going through his stick. And here, like,
on
that's
body
not
collision.
happening.
The end results
there,
are
the
more
Avs
accurately
player
represented
pulls the
puck
stick off.
battles on both offense and defense. For instance, attacking
Of course,
players
you
are
gotta
now
take that
able
down
to
the red
protect
wing.
against a defender's stick and drive to the
Knocking
net with
foot.
force. More outcomes are dictated by proper body positioning, which decides whether stick interactions get driven through or lead to penalty calls.
Watch that
Our
little
new
thing again on
augmented
Stamkos. Let's do it slow-mo here. So Stamkos comes in. Oh, okay, Trouba trips him. And so his stick gets in front of the skate. Even 19 there. Does he get like caught up as he skates over? It looks like he does. Okay, so the fact that like he's actually getting caught on Stamkos after the play is a really good sign that, you know, all incidental contact in game should, if not get a penalty, at least some players should react to it in some way.
Or lead to penalty calls.
Our new augmented
looks
reality
pretty
broadcast
similar.
system animates on top of the action in real time throughout the game, including when one of your special abilities are performed to give you an understanding of its impact.
Oh, I think that actually maybe okay. So it looks like when your X Factor is like ready to go, it's highlighted. But then when you score with it, it actually glows there. Very, very cool.
Its impact.
And after the goal, a little headshot. Austin Matthews, center number 34, shock and awe. The X Factor he used 1 X Factor goal, so maybe it keeps track of how many goals you score with X Factors. Really, like, again, this augmented reality UI, I think looks good.
When an exceptional highlight reel moment occurs, 3D graphics will appear over your player, letting you peacock against your opponent that much more. Also, the system injects information instantaneously to the game, helping you manage your strategy in real time without having to exit the game. These augmented, hyper-real moments elevate the...
Okay, so that clip of Matthew Tkachuk looks so good, like his face, just how he was acting in the penalty box, and then of course the graphic behind him, really like that as well. I know I'm obviously saying a lot of good things right now, but it's basically just showing off the graphic, and I don't think anyone's gonna argue the fact that these are awesome graphics.
Broadcast quality, giving a mod...
Again, like before the face-off, we have Rantanen and Slavin, shows their X Factors, points. I'd assume this is like in franchise. If it's real life points, I don't know if that'd be cooler. I mean, I guess if it's real life points, that'd be cooler for, say, a play now, but maybe this is point total for, yeah, HUT, franchise, be a pro.
A modern, sleek look to gameplay, all while improving game flow speed, up to as much as 50%.
Game flow speed increased by up to 50%. So I think that just means we have less time like spent in between whistles and things like that, which is awesome. I think, you know, right now, in my opinion, an NHL game takes too long. A FIFA game's a lot quicker, and especially like with penalties and with just how many whistles you can get, an NHL game can take way too long. So I think to get it moving, I think it's a huge improvement.
From visual improvements, play innovation, we set out to give NHL 22 a new look and feel for the new generation. The Frostbite engine, Superstar X Factors, and augmented reality graphics.
David Panarin, Wheels. Oh, I was hoping to say how Wheels is activated. It's not the case. 105 points. That's how many points McDavid had this year, I believe. So maybe it is real life points. But again, this could be play now, so who knows.
Are set to deliver the greatest leap forward that the franchise has ever seen. This is breakthrough hockey. This is NHL 22.
Alright, so solid trailer. It's a gameplay trailer, but really it showed us a lot more close-up graphic shots. Like this shot here from in the crowd of the Pittsburgh Penguins arena, I mean, that looks great. If you took a look at this from like, you know, a distance, not close up like it is now, you might think it's real. This shot here, the team celebrated the Sharks. Carlson, Burns, Meyer, I think they all look good, I think. Meyer's a little weird looking, I think, in the eyes, but it's still probably an upgrade on what his NHL 21 face looked like. So, yeah, I mean, overall, I think the graphics, again, is the number one thing for this game. The actual gameplay, I mean, we learned about the graphics in terms of the gameplay with new animations. They're, again, you know, putting home the X Factors. I like X Factors, but I'm not, you know, super excited for them or anything like that. The enhanced stick physics, I think, is a big thing. I think that's about it, guys. So yeah, very excited to try this game. I know, like, the closed beta, technical test, whatever they're calling it, should be coming out sometime soon. We signed up for it a couple weeks ago. So once that comes out, we can actually get our hands on it, play with this game, and see how good it really is. But until then, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the sub button. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye.